Here comes... Made WWE's most unpredictable superstar, might also make Dean Ambrose one of WWE's most unstoppable superstars.
I don't even think the lunatic fringe knows what he's going to do moment to moment.
Yeah, I quit trying to make sense of Ambrose a long time ago. I was getting headaches.
Dean Ambrose is a force within the ring.
You have to possess a different type of focus to punish an opponent like this. He's starting to show signs of fatigue.
Ouch.
He looks incredibly motivated, though. Don't expect him to be down for long.
A ferocious attack on the neck now. Nice combination there.
Guys, at the risk of sounding like an amateur psychologist, it seems pretty clear that Velveteen Dream absolutely thrives on attention.
Nah, don't worry, you just sound like an amateur commentator.
Looks like he's pinpointing the back.
That's how you wear down your opponent.
He cinched it in. This will be the ultimate test to see if the cartilage will sustain this pressure and for how long.
I agree with Byron's statement that Velveteen Dream is an attention seeker. I mean, why else wear all the frilled shirts and jeweled outfits?
Why else? How about because he's a fashion icon? Anyway, the only thing that matters is what you do in the ring. And let me tell you, Velveteen Dream can do pretty much anything.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
I understand Dean Ambrose's psychological tactics. That doesn't mean I like them.
Dean Ambrose, this is going to be big.
Perfect plex. This could be it, guys.
Yeah, you don't see a slam like that very often.
Dream just barely got out of the way.
Clothesline. Goes down hard.
Uh-oh, what is Dean Ambrose going to do here?
As we've seen countless times over the years, superstars oftentimes try to make a statement with their entrance, and I think it's safe to say that Velveteen Dream did just that, Byron, at NXT TakeOver Philadelphia.
Yeah, and leave it to Velveteen Dream to bring out an entourage prior to one of the biggest matches of his career.
His shoulders are down.
Plenty of fight left.
Wow.
Elaborate a little more on Velveteen Dream's TakeOver Philadelphia entrance you guys mentioned. For me, the best part was watching Dream have his customized mouth guard inserted by a member of said entourage.
Yeah, that mouth guard was on a featherbed pillow, mind you, and he wore fancy airbrushed boxing trunks to the ring that said Dream Over. And that night, he was standing tall over his opponent, Cassius Ohno.
Oh, I think this man means business. Here we go, back inside the ring. You can just see it in his eyes. Ambrose is psychotic.
And those punches hit the mark.
Elbow drop!
Look out, there he goes.
Knocked right off his feet.
Look at this. What a finds its target.
No, reverses it. Perhaps thinking about what to do next here.
Well, better not think too long, though.
Great move.
Oh, boy, he is rolling. Guys, at the risk of sounding like an amateur psychologist, it seems pretty clear that Velveteen Dream absolutely thrives on attention.
Nah, don't worry. You just sound like an amateur commentator.
And Ambrose is rolling now, Michael.
I agree with Byron's statement that Velveteen Dream is an attention seeker. I mean, why else wear all the frilled shirts and jeweled outfits?
Why else? How about because leg is hooked. Here we go.
Perfect plex. Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
He's too quick for him there.
What does Dean Ambrose need to do right now? Guys, he's going to have to turn things around quickly if he wants to win this thing.
He's really starting to look fatigued here, guys, and when that happens, your whole body starts to give out on you. He's going to need to be careful here.
Well, it'd be unrealistic to expect him to not at least take some offense here. The good news for him is that he still appears to be in a better place than his opponent.
A punishing series of punches.
Look, Dean Ambrose. He looks like he's got this.
Bang! Dirty deeds.
That's what he was looking for.
He's going for the pin.
Dean Ambrose did it.
Here is your winner, Dean Ambrose.
Dean Ambrose wins here in impressive fashion.
Wow, when you pick up a pinfall victory...
from Toronto, Ontario, Canada.
Being WWE's most unpredictable superstar might also make Dean Ambrose one of WWE's most unstoppable superstars.
And this is one of those matches where it's hard to believe we get paid for this. Well, actually, it's hard to believe Saxton gets paid for anything.
I don't even think the Lunatic Fringe knows what he's going to do moment to moment.
Yeah, I quit trying to make sense of Ambrose a long time ago. I was getting headaches.
Dean Ambrose is not someone to sleep on. The human body can only absorb so much of that. That landed perfectly. He's taking some offense. With these two guys, we all knew this was going to be an all-out battle.
Yeah, but it looks to me like he still has plenty of energy in that body of his. I wouldn't look too much into this right now.
I'm not going to go so far as to say he can't win this match, but things certainly aren't looking good for him right now.
He's looking a little off balance. He'll need to find a way to turn things around here.
If he wants to win this thing, he's going to need to make some changes here. There's no way he can stay in this match if he doesn't find a way to fend off this attack.
He's not looking like himself right now, and I hate to say it, but this might be the beginning of the end for him here.
All right, listen up, morons, especially you, Byron. A tables, ladders, and chairs match, commonly known as a TLC match, originated thanks to three of the greatest tag teams of all time.
And it's Dean Ambrose making a move.
Oh boy, he is rolling. Whoa, Bobby Roode able to avoid damage.
Nice. Corey, you spoke about the TLC match. It is interesting to note that the TLC match was created because of the incredible triangle ladder match the Dudley Boys had against the Hardys and Edge and Christian for the WWE Tag Team titles at WrestleMania 2000. And that was just the beginning.
You got that right, Michael. There was incredible history between those three teams. Each duo put it all on the line so they could be WWE Tag Team Champions. Even though the wild matches between them had TLC elements in them, the first official TLC match sanctioned by WWE took place at SummerSlam 2000.
Everybody remembers their first big match, guys. And for Bobby Roode, his first time on the main roster came in August of 2017 when he made his glorious SmackDown debut, defeating Aiden English.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
Leg is hooked. Here we go.
Perfect plex. Just when you thought he had nothing left.
Bobby Roode's SmackDown debut was undoubtedly glorious, as Corey mentioned. And his post-match comments that night, I think, went a long way in letting us know what type of person he really is.
Definitely no shortage of confidence, Michael. Roode told Renee Young that he is big box office. And you know what? So far, he's been right.
Dean Ambrose prides himself on being the Iron Man of WWE, being on the road 300 days a year. Despite his work ethic, he has always been seen as an unlikely face of the company.
Well, I believe Dean
Ambrose has his eyes on his target, folks.
Perfect plex. That's what he was looking for, Michael.
All that's left now is for Ambrose to finish this.
Yes! Here's his moment, Michael. Things just went from bad to worse for Bobby Roode.
Picking up on your previous statement, Byron, image is something Dean Ambrose should concern himself with. You should carry yourself as a WWE superstar. Wash your hair once in a while, wear proper attire.
It shouldn't matter what he wears, Corey. It's about what's on the inside. Dean Ambrose does what he does because he loves it. And that is why the WWE Universe connects with him.
Incoming.
Let's make sure everyone's clear on the rules of a TLC match. There are no pinfalls, no countouts, no disqualifications, and no submissions. The only way to win is to climb the ladder and retrieve the championship or championships that are suspended high above the ring.
Earlier, Byron, you took us through the rules of a TLC match. Something to point out is that for TLC tag team matches, there are no traditional tag team match rules as far as tagging in and out with your partner. It's all team members in the ring at the same time, which used to be known as Texas Tornado rules back in the day.
TLC matches are fought under the premise of anything goes until it's time to climb the ladder and grab whatever's suspended over the ring. It's usually a championship. Since there are no rules, a superstar can do whatever they feel is necessary to reach the top of the ladder and climb straight to victory.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Dean Ambrose, this is going to be big.
Perfect plex. But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize?
The reason they call Dean Ambrose a lunatic fringe is because he doesn't know when to give up, doesn't know when to stop. I don't believe I've ever seen a superstar as unpredictable as Dean Ambrose.
Look out! Ambrose!
Bang! Dirty deeds.
Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are. To elaborate further on Michael's point on why Dean Ambrose is the lunatic fringe, when Ambrose wrestled in Puerto Rico, he had ice cubes and batteries thrown at him. And he called that a beautiful thing.
Well, only Dean Ambrose would be so...
Dean Ambrose has done it.
Here is your winner, Dean Ambrose.
There's nothing like the smell of arrogance in the morning.
This should be an incredible matchup. I mean, both men have extensive offensive repertoires, lasting endurance, and an insatiable appetite to be number one.
And it looks to me like this entire arena is on its feet, and understandably so.
This kind of offense he's known for.
This guy can go toe-to-toe with anybody.
This kind of offense he's known for. He's not in a good spot here, guys.
He simply needs to find a way to regroup.
Suplex.
Nice. Now we have Dean Ambrose on the attack.
Oh, it's got to be hard to rebound from that one.
He hits a huge elbow drop.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
If I was Ambrose, I'd be careful about showboating too much here.
Dean Ambrose, this is going to be big.
Perfect plex.
Can he finish the job?
That might be the end of Rick Martel tonight.
It's going to take a lot more than that to keep him down.
Wow. And it's Dean Ambrose making a move. Oh, there it is. Dirty deeds.
But he's got to capitalize now. Yeah, you don't want to get dropped like that, that's for sure.
Digging deep for a kick out.
He can withstand a lot more punishment, I can promise you that.
Guys, I spoke to Dean Ambrose earlier, and he admits to not being a guy who sets a lot of goals. He doesn't have a 5-year plan. He works off more of a 5-second plan. He said he likes to live life that is right in front of his face and go from there.
Byron brings up Dean Ambrose's philosophy on life. Sometimes that approach doesn't work. Sometimes it angers people and gets Dean beat up. But I don't think Dean would do things any differently. He's gotten him to where he is today.
Well, this has always been Dean Ambrose's only path. Whether it would be wrestling for hot dogs and handshakes or chasing championships, Dean Ambrose has never really had a plan B.
Look at this. He let it go.
Curious decision there, Michael.
He lets it go.
Yeah, I wonder why. And Ambrose is rolling now, Michael.
Leg is hooked. Here we go.
Perfect plex. That has got to be it.
Too close for comfort. He can't let that happen again.
Can you believe this?
I had the chance to tour the WWE Performance Center earlier today, which is not too far from us here in Orlando. It's such an amazing state-of-the-art facility.
Got their opponent.
Snake eyes.
Wow, can't believe Dean Ambrose got out of that one.
Oh, and he reverses it. Rick Martel is getting ready.
The Boston Crab is applied. We may be looking at our winner here, guys. Moves like that end matches, Cole. Period.
No, it's not over yet.
Wow, part of me thought he was going to tap, Cole.
This could be dangerous. He releases it.
And you can debate whether or not that would have been the end. Interesting decision there.
You had to think at some point Ambrose would weaken.
Whoa, he gets out of it.
He's at another level right now, Michael.
Dean Ambrose is a force within the ring. When this guy's on, look out.
Not so fast.
And the referee starts his 10 count. He's displaying classic offense here. What force on that slam.
And his elbow finds the mark.
Bringing it back between the ropes.
I don't know how these superstars are doing it right now. They've got to be exhausted.
He's got to hurry if he doesn't want to get counted out here.
Time's certainly not on his side, Michael.
Oh, come on, not like this. This is not how I wanted to see this end.
The Miz's contempt towards Dean Ambrose stems from Miz not seeing Ambrose as a worthy representation of a WWE superstar.
Well, to be fair, Miz is accurate in his assessment. Compare the two. Miz looks the part, acts the part, walks the part, talks the part, because he is the part. Ambrose, on the other hand, looks like he's going to change the oil in your car. And guys, you can almost literally feel the electricity in the air for this Hell in a Cell match.
Contrary to what you and The Miz believe is the blueprint for a WWE superstar, Corey, The Miz once called Dean Ambrose lazy and complacent. One of the most misinformed statements The Miz has ever uttered.
No, Byron. That was just The Miz being encouraging and lighting a fire under an untapped talent like Dean Ambrose. That's what a true locker room leader does. He finds ways to motivate the roster.
Is that what it is?
Yep.
Leg is hooked. Here we go. Perfect plex. He's in control now.
Digging deep for a kick out.
He showed up here tonight for a fight, and that's exactly what we are seeing.
The lunatic Fringe has him right where he wants him.
Yes! But did he go for it too early?
I think cover here.
I don't know about you guys, but for me, there is no greater thrill than being at the announce desk for a Hell in a Cell match.
And a kick out at 2.
Wow!
And it's Dean Ambrose able to break free.
Knocked him right off his feet.
Yeah, no kidding.
You know, I'm a little surprised, Corey, to hear you talk about the thrill of announcing a Hell in a Cell match, considering you were there when Shane McMahon shattered the announce desk at Hell in a Cell 2017.
I was there too, Michael, and I'll tell you, I will never look at Hell in a Cell matches the same after that.
You were?
Wow, can't believe Dean Ambrose got out of that one.
Now we have Dean Ambrose on the attack.
As the host of the award-winning WWE Network shows Superstar Inc., Culture Shock, and Straight to the Source, I gotta commend The Miz on shining just as brightly outside the ring as I do. After all, he is a reality superstar.
Dean Ambrose is not someone to sleep on.
Now we have Dean Ambrose on the attack.
Corey was just telling us the true story of Miz's reality superstardom.
Leg is hooked. Here we go. Perfect plex.
Incredible.
Real nicely done. I can't believe he's in this.
Not yet.
Dean Ambrose, this is going to be big.
Bang! Dirty deeds.
The Miz getting outclapped.
Looking for all the glory here.
The cover, and this one's history. What a win.
Here is your winner,
I smell money, guys. If there's anyone in this business that's the epitome of cunning, tenacious, ruthless, and money hungry, it's the man we're looking at right now. The $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase.
The only thing that would make this match more enjoyable to watch would be if I was calling it without you two bozos interrupting me.
Oh, that hurt right to the kidney.
Golly.
There was a little something extra behind that chop. Clearly on a mission here. given how lethal the $1 Million Dream is, I would have to think priority number one when facing Ted DiBiase is avoiding that move.
Oh, I'd agree with that, Michael, but that's easier said than done. Some of WWE's biggest names have tried and failed to avoid the $1 Million Dream.
He's just so quick.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
As Byron was saying, some of WWE's biggest names have felt the wrath of the $1 Million Dream, including guys like the Ultimate Warrior and Bret Hart.
And don't forget that he passed that move on to his protege, Steve Austin, who sent even more top stars to Dream Street.
Dean Ambrose is not someone to sleep on.
Guys, remembering the long and shaky journey it was for Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins to reunite, but once they did, the WWE Universe was beyond excited to see fences mended and the Raw Tag Team Championships around Dean and Seth's waist.
It doesn't get more blatant than that. I mean, I don't understand how the official's not seeing this.
Getting on the subject of that highly anticipated reunion Byron mentioned, Ambrose and Rollins were brothers united for a common...
Look, Dean Ambrose, he looks like he's got this.
Perfect plex.
Can he finish the job?
Real nicely done. I can't believe he's in this.
Not yet.
Dean Ambrose is a force within the ring.
I understand Dean Ambrose's psychological tactics. That doesn't mean I like them.
Looking at Dean Ambrose's tenure in WWE, Ambrose is...
Ambrose, yes!
He's really looking to prove a point here.
The situation...
Shoulders on the mat.
And he's able to get the shoulder up.
Michael expressed how Dean Ambrose marches to the beat of his own drum. This is true, but don't let his humor fool you. Ambrose carries a dangerous chip on his shoulder.
Quick cover from Ambrose. Digging deep for a kick out.
Gonna take more than that.
Lariat.
Now that got those shoulders on the mat.
Yeah, he's got a lot left in him.
Gonna take a whole lot more. Now we have Dean Ambrose on the attack.
And you can see that Ted DiBiase is looking overwhelmed.
I mean, it looks to me like he's almost completely out.
I think this one's over. And you get the feeling that he's not going to look back at this match with great fondness.
Wow.
Not sure how long this will last, but he's fired up right now.
Dean Ambrose has his eyes on his target, folks.
Perfect plex. Just when you thought he had nothing left.
And there's the kick out.
Unbelievable.
If you remember, guys, after the $1 Million Man failed to purchase the WWE Championship, and it's Dean Ambrose making a move.
Bang! Dirty deeds.
That's how you put an exclamation.
This singles contest has a victor.
Here is your winner,
Did you ever think you'd see the day that Ric Flair... And we're underway here in this last man standing match.
I don't even think the lunatic fringe knows what he's going to do moment to moment.
No, I quit trying to make sense with Ambrose a long time ago. I was getting headaches.
Oh, man.
Right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow. Drops the elbow on him.
The damage has been done.
Oh, my goodness. Crushing it.
They get dangerous out here, especially when there are no countouts. It's got to be over now.